Okay, Sarah, you all buckled in. We are leaving.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune.
No, I didn't really think that we would get into that much of a fight. There's Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto. We are going to Neptune. Let's go.
Wait, you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard.
You are clearly seeing something that I'm not seeing.
Something's wrong.
Oh, there it
The
is.
ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready.
Vanguard's a civilian ship. Come in.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
Might find a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist.
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifact is gone. We're going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance.
I'm trying to target their engines. Shields down. If I keep shooting this ship, Sarah, I'm gonna end up blowing it up.
That's it. Start the docking routine.
Yeah,
Come on.
that was
Let's go
too
rescue
close.
that
That
Vanguard.
was far too close, Sarah. I almost blew that ship out of the sky. Okay, Moira's told us that they've boarded this ship, so make sure you got your best weapons armed here, okay? I've only got 22 rounds for that. Okay. Let's do it! Where is everyone? The hell? Not finding anyone in here, Sarah. There was a door right beside you. There was a door right beside you.
Comfortable inside the ship. Maybe we shouldn't stay out here for too long.
Could you not have told me about the door that was right beside you? I'm looking around like I'm a complete idiot. That looked painful, Sarah. Are you okay?
Who's next?
This guy's heavily armored. Gonna try and go for the headshot. Backing up.
Come on.
Nicely done. Moira! Moira! Where are you? Ship key. Did you pick? Moira, you okay?
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
You said it, buddy. Who were those people and why'd they hijack your ship?
Ecliptic mercs. They'll work for anyone. And vanguards don't exactly make friends with local pirates, thieves, and scavengers. I think enough of them finally got fed up and they pooled their money to hire professionals.
Nice. I also am experiencing a bit of an issue with that. We're from the Explorers Group Constellation. We need to talk.
What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
You know, you were out on patrol for a long time. People were worried.
Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic at the Nova Galactic Star Yard. I'm guessing they were after you.
Ah, damn. That's probably how they found me. I knew taunting the Spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars...
Sidonia is waiting for you. Run down. Forgotten.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the Starfield. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back.
Well, hey, if you want to get out of the Sol system, you could always come with us.
Yeah? You know, that's actually kind of tempting. I'd have to settle some things back on Sidonia. Maybe hit me up there later.
If you don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact.
Sounds good.
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Now, did you touch this
Thanks
first?
again for the rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
Where did you find this? Where did you find it? Did you touch it first? I have questions.
Back to the lodge, shall we?
Yeah.
Bye for now.
No one wants to talk about it. Fine. Alright. Setting course for New Atlantis. Oh, yeah, I need to power up the grav drive, don't I? Forgot about that.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Stand down and prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
You gonna tell me what's going on here?
I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information.
Okay. Standing down.
Smart decision. Stand by to be boarded and transferred.
Look at all of this. UC SysDef certainly isn't taking the Crimson Fleet threat lightly.
Plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
It was one measly incident, I swear.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
Okay.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
It's not like I'm going anywhere.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
First off, who are you?
I'm your ticket out of the mess you've gotten yourself into. That's all you need to know for now.
Just let me pay my fine so I can get out of here.
Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. Seems you had a bit of a reckless past. Always fancied yourself as a wild one, eh? We can work with that. I also see that you've mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
I mean, by criminal incident, you mean me helping myself to a bit of loot that was sat on a ship of people that tried to kill me. That pretty much covers it.
Good. You'll find that I'm a stickler for details, and I'd hate to discover that your file is incomplete. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do?
I mean, you're a UC thing, so I honestly don't care and never bothered to...
Yes, well, this is your only opportunity opportunity to keep yourself out of jail. So I suggest you change your attitude. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. We deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture.
Okay, first off, let's have a relax the convict thing, okay? I see you smiling at me. I don't care, okay? What? But like seriously, what type of big picture stuff does the UC Navy handle?
On the books, they maintain combat-ready spaceborne forces to deter aggression and ensure the safety of the United Colonies. What all that fancy claptrap means is that they're the ones who fight in the wars to keep our territories secure.
Look, I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet, and I'm no fan of the UC either. So I'm really not liking where this is going right now.
I don't remember asking how you felt about anything. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
Yeah, well, why don't you just send your mighty UC Armada to wipe out the Crimson Fleet?
If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our hands. That means losses, heavy losses, that the United Colonies can't afford.
Well, like, no offense, but this sounds pretty personal to you.
It doesn't matter how I feel. I'm simply doing what's best for the security of the United Colonies. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Well. What's in it for me?
Well, first of all, we'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the vigilance. Wipe the slate clean. Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits to offset any costs that the operation will incur. Or, you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached.
Well, you're not really leaving me with much of a choice.
Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
Like, what makes you even think I can handle doing this type of operation?
If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me.
Do I really need to decide right now?
You aren't leaving until I have an answer.
Fine. I'm in.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Hey, buddy.
All right, let's go.
Well, lead on.
So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh?
Maybe new mole.
Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit.
Hey,
Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't.
thank you for the wonderful
But
pep
I
talk.
won't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Yes?
All right. This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikonde should be waiting for you.
Thank you very much for your inspiring words of confidence.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. What?
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home.
Another new
This
home.
is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
It's an impressive ship, but I really don't see where I fit in.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We
How?
need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
I mean, get me in a room with them and I'll talk them into anything.
Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
She could probably sniff out a narc from a sector away.
That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
I mean, why bother gathering
Let's
evidence?
just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but to allocate the resources that I've requested. At the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow.
But, I mean... that's a lot to absorb. I mean, why not just... It's all politics, isn't it?
We move quick around here. Better get used to it. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
I mean, I'm no fan of the Crimson Fleet, but what exactly will happen if I get in over my head?
Then you better learn to swim, because you're diving right into the deep end on this one. I've studied your profile. I know you can do this. I'm not about to throw away someone's life on a whim or a prayer. Just use your best judgment. Trust your instincts. And watch your back.
You know, really, I'm just doing this for the money.
Fine. Whatever gets the job done. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
I mean, if I was good at following rules and regulations, I wouldn't exactly be in the situation I am in now, would I?
Well, you better learn quick. Otherwise, I'll start looking for someone to take your place. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
Anything you want to tell me about Cerise Bowden before I leave?
All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got.
Great.
Dismissed.
To you too. So you're...
Excuse me.
Oh, Sarah, when did you get here? Okay.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Yeah, you want me to steal from thieves.
Rationalize it however you like. But that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Well, if there's any incriminating data out there, I'll find it.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Look, let's set expectations here. I'm no hero. I'm here because you guys didn't give me a choice.
I was hoping that you'd be inspired into thinking this is more than a punishment. It appears that I was wrong. I suppose we'll simply have to motivate you in a different way. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return.
Yep.
As compensation for your efforts.
Credits. Now you're speaking my language.
Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Okay. I mean, I can leave now. That way, I guess. Docking bay. Sarah, let's go.
Where to next?
I am taking you back to the lodge. Because I got a sneaking suspicion this next bit's not going to be one that I want to have you along on. That is one big ship. Now, where the hell am I? I'm back in the Sol system. Can I... Okay. I want to take Sarah home first.
current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
I guess they didn't mind there being Aurora on my ship, since you guys are the ones that put it there! Open planet map, then. Allow me to open the planet map!
Be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
That's good to know. At least Sistef kept their word and didn't keep a bounty on my head.
This was a good outing. One step closer.
A good outing. A good outing! Did you not just go through the same thing that I just went through on top? On that bloody vessel? And you guys wonder why people hate the UC.
I am at your service, Captain.
We have it. Go ahead. Do the honors.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
Fantastic. And what does that mean to me?
Honestly, this just makes it more official. Call it right person, right place, right time. But once the artifacts started coming together, you were one of us.
Cool. It's an honor to be a part of this.
We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
You know, after what we just did, maybe later. I have a few personal errands to run.
Fair enough. But before you go, let me tell you about our other leads. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
how did you know there was an artifact on Vectera?
You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously.
And who exactly is Sam Coe? What's this expedition of his?
Oh, that's right. He wasn't here when you first showed up. He should be back by now. I'll let him handle the introductions. If I steal his thunder, I'll never hear the end of it.
And the Eye, who's Vladimir?
We maintain a star station in orbit above us. It's where we do all our deep space scanning. Vladimir runs the station. Brilliant astronomer. Years of practical experience.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you, Captain. Now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
I can build a base? Outpost development? What do you mean?
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
Nice. Sounds useful. I might try that next time I touch down on a planet.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
Nice. Anyway, Vasco, you fancy coming along on a trip?
Captain Hawk, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Excellent. You can go there. Sarah, you can look after the ship. There we go.
I cannot wait to meet him. It's been ages since Constellation has had someone new. I wonder what he's like.
Just go easy on him. Being interrogated by a kid ain't exactly the best way to make a first impression.
I'll limit it to the really important stuff, Dad.
This does not bode well. And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
And you must be Sam Coe, the Freestar Collective expert.
Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the Frontier.
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition?
It creaks when it turns. The Frontier creaks when it turns. Anyway, I'm just glad I'm going to be heading home for this one.
You a Freestar? I'm glad to be taking you back to the homestead. Had my fill of it when I was younger, but it always seems to pull us back in, doesn't it? The three of us are heading to Aquila City. You know it. Capital of the Freestar Collective. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the Frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact.
I'm still getting my bearings. We'll do this later.
I guess it wouldn't hurt. We just got back from a supply run anyway. Let me know when you're ready.
Will do. Right now, I kind of have my own issues to deal with. Ah, there we go. That feels so much better. Nothing like a good nap to help prepare you for going
Bet
up
you
against
never
the
expected
Crimson
to end
Fleet.
up involved in something like this.
No.
Captain Hawk, it is pleasant to see you.
It's good to see you too, Vasco. It's good to see you too. Time to head back to my ship. Looks like a storm's rolling in.
Something you need?
Yeah! Yeah, there is something I need. Someone to take my place. Man.
Lifting off now.
I've really got myself into the deep end here. I cannot believe I wasn't able to talk my way out of joining the Crimson Fleet. I mean, seriously. Do I really look like a pirate?